There are plenty of smartphones out there, but most of them have the same issue, a poor battery life. Last year, I teamed up with Mr. Who's the Boss to review the Oukitel K10000, and we were just amazed by the fact that the phone had a whopping 10,000 mAh battery and badass looks. This year we have the upgraded K10000 Pro model that usually costs less than $200 US. My name is Linus, stay tuned for the full TechLineHD review. The phone ships in a ridiculously huge box, and inside of it you can find a lot of extras. Besides all the usual stuff, the phone ships with both regular and tempered glass screen protectors. Also, you get a quality soft TPU case to protect your phone, USB OTG cable that allows you to connect external devices like USB flash drives, a fast charger, and last but not least, a holster case to improve your smartphone quick draw game. Same as last year, the K10000 Pro is just gigantic, heavy, and badass looking. This phone weighs almost 300 grams and it can literally crush every phone on the market with its strong metal chassis. The phone is so huge due to its massive 10,000 mAh battery that literally lasts for days. Depending on how you use the phone, it will last you for the entire week. That translates to over 20 hours of screen on time on a mixed use, or same as on the last year's Oukitel K10000, you can achieve a whopping 35 hours of screen on time. It's great that the phone ships with a fast charger, and I was able to fully charge the battery in about 2.5 hours. The device is well built, but it's definitely not for everyone due to its sheer size and weight. Also, I'm not digging that fake leather back finish, which seems like a downgrade compared to the last year's metal-made model. The buttons are tactile, but I found the volume rocker to be rattling. As far as display, we have a decent 5.5-inch 1080p panel that does have a somewhat bluish tint, but in general, it's pretty good screen for a budget phone. Also, it is covered with the unspecified version of the Gorilla Glass. Unfortunately, there is no LED notification light and no backlight in the capacitive keys. The fingerprint scanner is not the fastest I've seen, but it gets the job done to unlock the phone straight from the standby mode. The loudspeaker quality is just mediocre. The Oukitel K10000 Pro is not the most powerful phone out there, but it still has decent specs like an octa-core MTK 6750T chip, 3GB of RAM, and 32GB of expandable storage. The gaming performance is pretty good if you play the 3D games on medium graphics settings. If you set the graphics to the maximum, you should expect quite a few skipped frames and a little bit of stutter. I appreciate the fact that the phone ships with the Android 7.0 out of the box, and that the phone is usually fast, responsive, and fluid even after installing quite a few apps. However, I don't like that Oukitel redesigned the icons so they all look pretty much the same to me. There are some added features like gesture and motion controls, and most of them work fine. You can also use the fingerprint scanner gestures, which is a nice feature to have, but I didn't use it much because the phone is simply too big to reach the fingerprint sensor with my hobbit hands. When it comes to optics, we have a 13 megapixels main camera that is coupled with the LED flash and 5 megapixels front-facing shooter. The image quality is just mediocre. Sure, you can take some usable pictures for social media, but more often than not, you will end up with having images that lack detail, the colors are washed out, and the dynamic range adjustment is off. Same can be said about the low-light pictures that are also ruined by a red tint. The selfie image quality will not impress you, but again, you will be able to take some usable photos for social media needs. Currently, I'm testing out the back camera of the Oukitel K10000 Pro. This is handheld footage, and today you see sunny and also a bit cloudy day. The 1080p video looks like the upscale 720p, and the quality of footage is just mediocre. So I'm testing out the front-firing camera of the Oukitel K10000 Pro. This is a huge phone, and as the name implies, it has a huge 10,000 mAh battery. The selfie video looks kind of terrible since it's only in 480p resolution. Make sure to check out the video samples on the TechLineHD Extras channel. All the links will be down below in the video description. And as always, let me guys know in the comment section what you think of the image quality, and stay tuned to the TechLineHD. As far as connectivity goes, I would rate the call quality above average and signal reception is good. Other connectivity options like Wi-Fi, Bluetooth work fine, and the GPS is pretty accurate for a budget device. The K10000 Pro has only 3 sensors like accelerometer, light, and proximity. Unfortunately, there is no gyroscope, so if you love using VR headsets, this phone may not be for you. So there we have it, the monster Oukitel K10000 Pro that has the best battery life on any smartphone in 2017. This phone offers a lot of value for the price. However, the device has just a mediocre camera, the volume rocker rattles, and the phone lacks some basic features like a notification LED light and backlit capacitive keys. If you don't mind these shortcomings, and if you need a phone that will last you forever, go for it, as you will not find anything better. Just keep in mind that the Oukitel K10000 Pro is definitely not for everyone due to its sheer size and weight. It was Linus, thanks for watching, and what do you guys think about the Oukitel K10000 Pro? Would you buy it or not? As always, if you like the video, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Finally, if you want to get all the latest updates, please follow TechLineHD on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. See you soon.